Elon Musk, one of the boldest thinkers of the 21st century, has not hesitated to speak out about a growing issue: wildfires that are raging across the world. But what Musk revealed made everyone sit up in shock. This issue is not just a consequence of climate change, but also a profound warning about how humanity treats the Earth. Things are worse than you think. And Musk has exposed the truth behind these natural disasters. Right now, let's take a look at the shocking discoveries Musk has revealed. The wildfires in California are not just ordinary fires. They are mass destructions of nature, wiping out not only millions of acres of land but also pushing thousands of families into homelessness. The fires break out suddenly, spreading so quickly that no one can predict them. Many have called this a sign of climate change, believing that global warming has made the forests dry and more prone to catching fire. Others blame the negligence of utility companies, whose faulty equipment has sparked flames in the forests. However, Elon Musk, one of the world's leaders in technology and innovation, sees the issue from a different perspective. He presented a controversial view, saying that there is a deeper cause that not everyone dares to admit. Musk doesn't just blame the climate or faulty equipment, he perceives the situation in a completely different way. Nature always has its own way of acting, Musk said in an interview, his voice contemplative. Humans may think we are the center of the universe, but we are just a tiny part of this entire ecosystem. Our arrogance is what has made things worse. This statement was not what people expected from a tech billionaire. Instead of talking about technological solutions or policy changes, Musk addressed something much larger: the disconnection of humanity from nature. His words resonated, making many people reflect. Musk did not deny that climate change and the carelessness of utility companies contribute to the fires. However, what he wants to emphasize is that humans have forgotten that we cannot control everything. We are challenging nature, without realizing that it can react in ways we cannot predict. Musk shared on social media, "Everything is not just science, but also a lesson in humility." As the flames continue to spread, the big question arises: are we facing a warning not only from climate change but also from the very planet we live on? Musk didn't delve into metaphysical or religious theories, but he cleverly raised a big issue: humans may be facing consequences that we have brought upon ourselves. While many believe Musk's perspective may seem vague, one thing is clear: he has highlighted an issue that very few dare to face. Are we living in a world where nature no longer accepts humanity's dominance? Climate change has been warned about for a long time, but instead of taking practical actions, governments and large corporations have chosen silence, allowing nature to be destroyed. Polluting industries continue to thrive, while forests are mercilessly devastated and natural resources are gradually depleted. Elon Musk, a person who always views issues from a different perspective, believes that the wildfires are not random events but a reaction from nature to humanity's disrespect. We take power for ourselves, thinking that we can detach from nature, Musk shared in an interview, his gaze full of contemplation. But the truth is, we cannot escape that connection. Humans and nature are one, and when we harm the natural world, we are also destroying ourselves. Musk's words are not just advice but a warning about human arrogance. When looking at the increasingly widespread wildfires, we cannot just view them as simple natural disasters. These flames, these columns of thick black smoke are not random, they are alarm bells, reminding us that Earth is no longer patient. If humanity does not change, we will face consequences far worse. While many blame harsh weather or poor forest management, Musk looks at the issue from a deeper angle. He believes that everything stems from humanity's lack of respect for nature. When we treat nature as a lifeless thing, we fail to realize that every action we take has consequences. We cannot keep living as if we are the rulers of this world, Musk emphasized. If we do not learn to harmonize with nature, these fires will never end. Although Musk's views are philosophical, He does not deny the scientific factors behind the fires. He understands that the flames are not only caused by wind and high temperatures but also by poor forest management, failures in preventing wildfires, and mistakes from irresponsible companies. Musk also points out factors that few pay attention to. One of them is the role of Pacific Gas and Electric, PG&E, a company responsible for causing many major fires due to deteriorating and unsafe equipment. The 2018 Camp Fire disaster, one of the most severe in California's history, was found to have been caused by PG&E's electrical system, completely destroying the town of Paradise and taking 85 lives. Musk does not hesitate to criticize this company strongly. This is not just a natural issue. We are facing human responsibility. Companies like PG&E must be held accountable for what they have caused, and they cannot escape it anymore. Musk's words are not merely criticisms. They are a strong call for humanity to wake up, to understand that every action has consequences. If we do not respect and protect nature, we will have to pay the price. These fires are not only nature's anger but also a protest from the planet against the destruction we have caused. As the wildfires blaze fiercely, Elon Musk not only criticizes but also calls for specific actions. He realizes that the problem lies not only in the fires themselves but also in how humanity treats nature. We must change our perspective on the Earth. It is not an endless treasure for us to exploit, but a shared home that we must respect and preserve, Musk stated in a press conference, his gaze serious and full of determination. Musk urges governments and companies to act immediately. He suggests that forests need to be better managed, with modern scientific methods used to minimize wildfire risks, while also increasing investment in renewable energy. He also strongly criticizes companies like PG&E, which he believes have contributed significantly to worsening the wildfire situation. But the most important thing is changing the way we think about the environment around us, Musk continued, his voice full of persuasion. However, Musk's calls have not been without controversy. Many argue that his views are too idealistic and lack practical feasibility. Some critics claim that he fails to consider the scientific factors behind the fires. But Musk does not let these criticisms shake his beliefs. He remains firm in his view that humanity needs to do something to save the planet before it's too late. When the fire season ends, the damage remains. Neighborhoods have been burned to the ground. Thousands of families are left homeless. And nature seems to be irreversibly depleted. But Musk still does not give up hope. He insists that if humanity can learn from these mistakes, can change its approach, there is still a chance to prevent greater disasters in the future. This is not the end. There is still time to change. But we must act now, Musk emphasized through an optimistic tweet. This message seems to be a determined call not only to stop the fires but also to understand the deeper causes that are making this situation increasingly dire. It is clear that these fires are not just natural disasters, but signs of an imbalance in the way humanity treats the Earth. Musk does not only view the fires as an environmental issue, but as a warning about the damage we have caused to this planet. If we do not change, there will be more disasters to come. As the community begins the rebuilding process after the fires, Musk's words still echo. These words are not just a warning about wildfires but a reminder that we need to change both the way we live and the way we think about the natural world. This planet is not just where we exist, it is a vital partner in the development of humanity. And if we do not learn to live in harmony with nature, there will be nothing left for us to protect in the future. In recent conversations, Elon Musk has surprised many by expressing deep thoughts about the wildfire issue. While he acknowledges that studies on climate change are correct, Musk offers a different view. Wildfires are not only a consequence of climate change but also a sign from nature itself. We have been too greedy, exploiting too much and contributing too little, Musk shared. The Earth is not just a place where we live, it is a living being that feels and knows our every action. Although many disagree with this view, A wave of support is gradually forming. Musk is not only talking about reducing emissions or using renewable energy. He is calling for a significant change in the way we face the planet, not just protecting it, but also cherishing and venerating nature as a part of life. While environmentalists have emphasized the importance of protecting natural resources, Musk's approach offers an inspiring perspective, calling for everyone to change the way they think. For Musk, Earth is not just a home, but a living entity that needs protection. Therefore, he calls for the collective effort of everyone, from governments and businesses to individuals, in protecting the planet from negative impacts. Musk's inspiration has touched hearts worldwide, from scientists to religious leaders. Some have agreed, believing that the wildfires are a wake-up call from nature, while others think he is taking things too far. Nevertheless, this has sparked a large dialogue about how we perceive environmental issues and humanity's role in protecting the planet. Not confined to discussions in the US, Musk continues to expand his influence, asserting that wildfires are not the problem of one nation but a global crisis. He reminds everyone that the major fires in Australia, the Amazon, or California are just warning signs, reflecting the deepening harm nature is suffering due to human actions. However, Musk is not only seeking technological solutions to address this issue. He wants a comprehensive change in humanity's way of life. Not just in technology but also in awareness. He calls on everyone, from leaders to ordinary citizens, to recognize that change is necessary to avoid a global disaster. And it's not just about saving Earth, but about saving our future. While Musk's ideas are controversial, he continues to push for this discussion. We have to face the reality, Musk said in an important speech. If we do not change the way we live, Earth will no longer be able to recover. And when that happens, all of us will have to bear the consequences. With the increasing number of wildfires across the globe, Musk's warnings are becoming more urgent. He sees that while climate change is raising temperatures and depleting resources, nature is sounding the alarm. And if humanity does not change its behavior, there will be no opportunity to salvage the situation. In a special interview with the New York Times, Elon Musk shared a controversial perspective on Earth that not everyone agrees with. He does not view our planet as a lifeless rock floating in space, but as a living entity with life and self-defense power. Musk said, "Earth is not a static object, but a living body that can react when threatened." This view, which has existed in ecological theories and ancient beliefs, becomes a significant declaration when someone like Musk, known for his technological vision, expresses it. For Musk, the issue is not just about protecting the environment for future generations. He emphasizes that this planet is protecting itself from the destruction we are causing. This perspective has attracted strong attention from environmental advocates, who have long been aware of the dangers of human actions against nature. Musk's statement was quickly shared in campaigns calling for decisive action from governments and businesses to stop the negative impacts on Earth. Although the images of devastating wildfires have caused great pain, Musk still holds hope in humanity's ability to recover. He believes that although we have made serious mistakes, we can learn and change. However, change must not only come from technology but also from the way we live. In a viral Twitter post, Musk emphasized, "We can achieve great things, but only if we cooperate with nature, not against it. The fires are a warning sign, but they can also be a turning point." Musk's vision is not limited to preventing environmental disasters. He wants to build a future where humanity and nature coexist and grow together. He calls for significant efforts to reforest, restore damaged ecosystems, and increase the use of renewable energy to reduce carbon impacts. He believes that true progress is not just technological development or monumental structures, but creating a world where all living beings on this planet can grow together. Musk's message has created a powerful wave of inspiration, especially among the youth, who are concerned about the survival of the planet. His view of unity between humans and nature has fueled environmental protection movements, demanding governments to take decisive action to protect Earth from the increasing destruction. Musk has pointed out that time is running out, and if we do not change now, the consequences may be too late. In recent years, as the darkness of the fires has slowly dissipated, the scars they left on the land have begun to fade. However, the images of the flames consuming homes and lives still remain in the minds of millions. These fires are not just disasters but also a warning sign, forcing each individual to reconsider the journey we have taken, an unconscious journey in facing nature. Yes, there have been painful lessons from the past, but there are also flashes of light, bringing hope for the future. And among them, Elon Musk, with his far-reaching vision and tireless determination, stands as an important guide. Not everything he does is about technology or inventions, but rather his ability to use his power and influence to raise awareness about the potential dangers of climate change. Musk has sparked a global conversation, inviting all of us not just to stop and reflect, but also to act decisively to save what is left of the world. Wildfires, the severe wounds that nature must bear, have become a powerful source of motivation to push environmental protection policies, restoration strategies, and small but strong steps toward transitioning to sustainable energy. It seems that for a long time, nature has had to endure indifference. But now, with the challenges coming from us, the fires have sparked unavoidable dialogues. Signs indicate that if we do not change, we will have no chance to correct our mistakes. However, in the midst of adversity, another world is also forming, one where humans and nature can coexist in harmony, where the decisions we make are not just for short-term gain but for the long-term benefit of this planet. Musk is not the only one who realizes this, but he is the strongest advocate for an urgent change. Despite the obstacles, debates, and immense challenges ahead, one thing is clear: the world needs to change. And we, each individual, have a role in this. It is those very fires, with their intensity and suffering, that have shown us that just one moment of negligence can cause everything to collapse. When Musk raised his warning, the big question was not just about the consequences that have already occurred but also about what could happen if we don't act immediately. Can we salvage the future? Or is it too late to turn back? The reality is, those flames not only destroyed but also conveyed a powerful message from Earth itself, a call, a reminder that time is running out. We have entered a period where we can either reverse it or suffer irreversible losses. Elon Musk, with his unique and decisive vision, recently gave an undeniable warning about the future of this planet. In a passionate speech, he boldly declared that if humanity does not change immediately, the disastrous consequences will only get worse. If we don't act right now, the fires and floods will just be the beginning, Musk shared at an international environmental conference. But for him, the issue is not just climate change, but the profound harm done to the relationship between humans and nature. Musk asserts that this planet is not an unlimited resource to be exploited. Earth is a living organism, and we must treat it as such, he said, with a strong sense that time is running out. According to him, natural disasters like wildfires are not just challenges but also a wake-up call from Earth, reminding us of the fragility of the natural world and the necessity of changing humanity's perception of this planet. Musk calls for a massive shift in thinking, no longer viewing Earth as a battlefield but as a home that needs to be protected and nurtured. But Musk does not stop at criticism. He has proposed concrete steps to restore the natural world. One of the solutions he emphasizes is replanting lost forests to help restore ecosystems. If every country starts replanting forests, we can halt this destruction, he said. And from these words, a global movement has begun, with many countries implementing initiatives to reforest and protect the environment. Musk's story doesn't stop at his calls. It has sparked a fire in the hearts of millions of young people around the world, especially Generation Z. These young people are not only aware of the dangers of climate change, but also feel deeply responsible for protecting the planet. Campaigns calling for action, protests, and social movements are blossoming on social platforms, affirming that the younger generation is ready to face the challenge and participate in the fight to protect Earth. Musk's messages have begun to change the way young generations perceive things. They are not only taught about environmental protection but also understand the deep relationship between humans and nature. Schools around the world are starting to teach topics on ecology, encouraging students to learn not only about recycling and protecting animals but also about how to maintain a vibrant and healthy world for future generations. While disasters like wildfires have caused loss and suffering, they are also awakening global consciousness. Nations and communities are coming together, determined to change and protect this planet together. Although the scars from natural disasters remain, they also open the door to a brighter future. Musk's message is not just a warning but also a powerful call to action for everyone. This is the time to act and create change. In light of tireless efforts, Musk and those who follow his vision have not only called for change but have also begun to create tangible impacts. Small but notable, environmental regeneration initiatives have started to appear everywhere. And although they cannot erase all the losses caused by environmental destruction, every action, whether planting a tree or reducing emissions, brings hope. Musk's initiatives have brought technology and environmental protection closer together than ever before. With products like Tesla electric cars, Solar Cities solar energy systems, and clean energy projects, he has shown the world that technological innovation is not just about creating advanced products but also about protecting Earth, a shared home that we all need to care for. Technology and nature are not adversaries but companions, working together to create a sustainable future. From this, a global movement has spread. Young people, environmental activists, and even governments are gradually realizing that the future is not just in the hands of politicians or the wealthy, but in all of us, individuals who can change the world with small daily decisions. Every time we reduce waste, save energy, or plant a tree, we take a step closer to a future that we can be proud to pass on to future generations. At the end of his speech, Musk not only painted a bright future but also emphasized that every individual's actions matter. We can't wait until it's all too late. The opportunity to change is right in front of us. Let's start today, with the smallest things, so that future generations can be proud of our actions. This summer, when the wildfires have subsided, the air has gradually cleared, and the replanted forests are beginning to sprout lush green. Musk sees a glimmer of hope in it. The hope that from the fires that scorched part of the planet, seeds of change will grow. And that is a great lesson for all of us, although the pain may linger. From that pain, life can emerge. And from that life, we can create a better future for ourselves and the next generation. To conclude, our actions today will be the foundation for the future. This is a powerful message, not just from Musk but from all those who are working hard to protect and restore this planet. A planet that does not belong to any one person, but to all of us, and each of us can contribute, however small, to protect it for future generations.